What's good, my lady committee? Welcome back to another lovely, beautiful, sexy, amazing video with an equally lovely, equally beautiful, equally sexy, and equally amazing lit tie. You already know what time it is. Now let's go. Now, one of my ex-broads told me she gave me a very special notion that I've taken forward throughout my life. And she said the one thing that she hates, that she despises, that she abhors is liars. She thought they were the scum of the earth. And I'm not gonna lie, I can't really stand liars myself. I just don't see the need to. If you can't keep it 8 more than 92 with me, you shouldn't even have the calculator. You know what I mean? I don't know how I would put that analogy in real life. You guys let me know in the comments. But it seems that right here, right now, in this situation, I've been lied to. DUTCHAVELLI, you lied to me. Lied to all of us. Because if you don't already know, the 14-year-old girl involved in the situation came out yesterday, and I made a video on it, so you can go check that out. And she basically exposed the quote-unquote real DMs that were going between him and her. And a lot of people thought, okay, cool, DUTCHAVELLI's been cleared up, it's all good, it's all done, it's all finished. Even I was thinking, ooh, okay, maybe it's all done. But then there was someone in my comment section, a guy who goes by the name of YNG I hope I've said that right, and he actually pointed out a very interesting little tidbit that a lot of people would miss. It would go over your head if you weren't wearing a hat. As I said, you don't need to put your hats and caps on so things can't go over your head. He said the emoji in her DMs are fake. They're in a bubble. Like when you write your message on IG, no emoji comes up in the chat on their own. Obviously, the grammar here is absolutely atrocious. So I can't really, I'm going to break it down into normal terms. But what he's basically saying is that on IG, when you're sending someone an emoji, it doesn't come up with the bubble, the grey bubble that's showing in these DMs. It just comes up with the emoji as itself, as I'll show in this picture here. As you can see in the picture, it's just the emoji with no bubble circle around it. The emoji, the circle only comes around when you put word or text with the emoji. If it's an emoji on its own, there is no grey bubble around it. But in this DM here, it is a grey bubble. So I'm not gonna lie, I think that means that this is fake. And if it is fake, which it is fake because that's not how it is, then Dutch lied. And Dutch really is on this pedophilic vibe, which I cannot condone or I cannot, support in any way, shape or form.
Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
And there's no way you can explain this. I'm sorry, but how can you explain this? What are you going to do? You're going to do the shiggy, it wasn't me.
On the counter, wasn't me. Saw me banging on the sofa, it wasn't me.
There's just no, you just can't explain it. You've been caught red-handed with your pants down and you're no homo.
What I want for Batty, man?
Because, that's a bit gay. But you've been caught red-handed. I don't know who fabricated these DMs, whether it was you, and why do they look like that as well? I noticed that as well. Why do they look like it looks fake? Now that I'm really giving it a deep dive, it looks like someone made this in Photoshop or Microsoft Word or something like that. Like, I don't know if you lot can point out any other discrepancies here. Everything else seems to pretty much check out, but they clearly slipped up on that on that emoji thing. Whoever was doing that over at Dutch's label, they rushed it. They did it. You see, your parents always say you need to double check, triple check your work. You need to get someone else to come and check it as well. Clearly that was not done here, because that is a fatal error. And not only was it made once, it was made twice. As you can see in the screenshot, it was made with that emoji there, and then it was made with the other emoji where there's 3 laughing emojis. So, hey man, I already was quite weary about that whole 14-year-old coming out and what she was saying. But now with the info here and what I'm seeing, it's just become increasingly clear that these guys are capping and that this is a fabricated story that's being pulled and elevated behind the scenes. As I said, everything here has been handled atrociously. And now we have even more proof at how atrocious it's being handled. They can't even get the fake DMs right. Come on. I would think that's the one thing that you get on point. The fake DM. Come on. You're telling me you got all the people in that label and they couldn't make a fake DM that looks real without making up a minor error like that. Oh my gosh. But if that went over your head, I hope it's not over your head anymore, because I've basically just shown you the real. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. Like, I was born at night, just not last night. Like, come on. Come on now. You know, I was already looking at these DMs thinking that there was something a bit off, but he pointed it out. The guy in the comment section, shout out, I think it's FNG Ferno, shout out him. He pointed it out. And now I'm very disappointed. I'm very ashamed. I'm disgusted. There's really no way you can explain that. Because what are you going to say? What are you going to say? Now, let's give, even if I was going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say the letters, it came up like that because there was text next to it. That means you're blurring out text. It's clearly not like that because the circle stopped. If you really blurred it out, then it wouldn't stop like that. There's no way you can make it stop the other way. Like, you get what I mean? It would have to stop the other way on the bubble. So, man. Man. I was born at night, just not last night, man. You can't play me. Now, I don't know what these guys are going to do now. This just seems like seems like they've been caught with their pants down and with a boner all the way up to here. No homo.
Well, one for Batty, man.
But, yeah. Sticky one. You know what they said on Madeline, on the Adventures of Madeline? One little lie leads to another.
That's not the way you sing that song, man.
So just make sure you don't lie, kids. That's bad. But let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. What do you think about these fake DMs? Now it's been proven that these are fake. I'm sorry, there's no way you can explain this. There is absolutely no way. There's no way Instagram would bug out like that to make it show like that. There's just no way. And it wouldn't bug out for both of you as well. So come on, stop the cap. Let's just get a real, honest, truthful response. Maybe if you just held your hands up and said, all right, cool, this is what I was doing. Maybe some people would still back you. Not me. But maybe some people would still... I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is just bad. But yeah, let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 300 subs. You already know what time it is. My Instagram's going to be right there. Twitter's going to be right there. And yeah, stay black. And if you're not black, stay whatever race you are. I bet. Peace.
Oh, you ain't know I could sing.